Blessings, you guys. Your girl coming back in here with another one. And this one, you guys, I'm not going to try to make it long because I want to talk about something serious because it relates to my occupation. And I think it's very important to address. So let's get through this one. Let's go. Let's get it right into it. They gaslight themselves. These knocks and these toxic people, you know, even though the homosexuals, like in my last video, we were talking about the homosexuals, they be gaslighting themselves, y'all. Because what they do, they be so focused on gaslighting you to the point that they think that you believe their lies. So it does come a time when you do, because you don't have it all figured out yet. But when you start getting them receipts and proof, and you're starting to figure it out, and you're starting to understand what you're dealing with, it's like you play nice. You play dumb. You know what I mean, you guys? You play nice, you play dumb. You know? It's kind of nippy out here. I got my coat on. So, you play nice and you play dumb because you either decided that you're done with this, or you just don't want to argue about it. Like, it's like, what's the point of arguing with a fool? Which God said, never argue with a fool. That's what did it for me. I'm not about to argue with a fool. And so what they do is, they be lying, and whatever they lying about, most of the time, it's the cheating. Let's just focus on that. We'll do that. And they be lying, and you be knowing. They so, I'm sorry. Yo, world talk. They so stupid and they be lying. They could have even gave you an STI or STD or whatever and lie about it. Like, tell this fantastic ass lie, like, well, you must have caught that off the toilet seat, or maybe you fell down or whatever. And they be wanting you to believe this. But they be gaslighting themselves because they be thinking that you believe the lie. Hey, sis. They do. They be thinking that you believe the lie. Okay? And this is when they're gaslighting themselves. They get so cocky to the point where they're thinking you so stupid, you're not going to do nothing. You're just believing the lie. They think they got it all under control. But all they're doing is gaslighting themselves. That is when they be feeling like they got blindsided. When your ass ghosts their ass. When your ass is done. When you're done. Let me tell you guys something about a narc. I don't give a damn. They're gonna need an Amber Lamb. I don't give a damn. Because they're gonna mess around and run up on the wrong empath. And some empaths are dark empaths. Y'all run up on that wrong empath. They don't give a damn. Y'all gonna need an Amber Lamb. Amber Lamb. Okay? Strapped. On your way to the E and to the damn R. Just like what they wanted for you. So, what they do is, they're thinking they got everything under control. But let me tell y'all something about a narc. Okay? They cannot stop narking. They cannot be not themselves. I hope they just made sense. It's like a dog can't help being a dog. Cat can't help being catting. You know, duck can't stop ducking. Bird can't stop birding. So they cannot stop narking. It doesn't matter who they switch out you with. It doesn't matter who they with, who they marry, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. They cannot stop narking. So everything, now this part, everything that they did to you and the persons before you and the persons before that and before, they did the exact same thing. They're just hoping that they found a bigger fool. Okay? They cannot stop narking. So this is how they gaslight themselves, because they think everybody's so damn stupid. They think they can fool every damn body. They cannot stop being who they are. They think this ain't no damn faucet. Hot and cold damn water. Well, let me take that back. They is hot and damn cold. They is hot and cold damn water. 1 minute they hot, 1 minute they cold. 1 minute they hot, 1 minute they cold. And you just confused. But this ain't hot and cold damn water. You know what I mean? Meaning that when you turn on the hot water, it's always going to be hot. When you turn on the cold water, it's always going to be cold. Okay? They're always going to be who they are. This part, world talk, this part, they cannot stop it. Y'all be thinking that, that, and even if let me say this real quick. Even if because some of them be trying to be honest, liars. Ha! That's what I said. If I said it, I meant it. And tell you little bits of parts of their guilt. Because that's how I got trapped. They'll tell you little parts of their guilt. But of course, they're always going to try to put it on the other person. And everything that they're saying that the other person did, they actually did. Until you find out your own self. Till you find out when it was like, I only cheated once, but they cheated all the time. Until you find out you're being cheated on all the time. They can't stop that. It's part of who they are. They need that validation. They need smacks. Because they think that it's love. They think people want them. Y'all. These knocks be so confident in themselves. Like, I was so embarrassed, so irritated with things that the most evil narc did. And one of them was, we always, had like outdoor things or in swimming pool and things like that. Y'all, they be thinking everybody want they sad ass body. This narc looked at like an explanation ass point. Just straight up and out. Looked at like an eye. Look with the eye and the head with the dot. Body was all flabby, no muscles, no nothing. All flabby and just disgusting looking and ugly. Because they ugly. But the love bomb be making you look past that ugly. And they look beautiful to you because you thinking they're a beautiful person in the inside. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because people think beauty is on the outside. No, beauty is actually from the inside. But this knock would like literally just walk out. B-A-N. I'm trying. B-A-N, y'all. Nothing on. B-A-N, y'all. And just be sitting there. And the first time the knock did it, I'm thinking like, do you know something I don't know? Because everybody got cameras. And people can see you. They don't be giving a damn. They don't be giving a damn. They would do things that would make you question yourself. Like, is this normal or am I tripping? Okay. Embarrassing. So just like when they be like stalking and collecting things and filming things to embarrass you after the relationship, they don't even know what these damn neighbors got on their ass. Their ass out there too. Ass out. They be thinking they putting you out there in a dark web and trying to embarrass you. Their ass be out there These neighbors be out there getting their TikTok on like, can I say this? Unclothed ass neighbor in pool. Unclothed ass neighbor goes to the mailbox. Unclothed ass neighbor walks in the yard. And they be thinking that people like, baby be peeping me. Baby be peeping me. They gaslight themselves. They gaslight themselves thinking that they're all that. They gaslight themselves thinking that you not nothing. They gaslight themselves thinking that their world, their sick, psychotic ass world is reality. But reality is reality. There we go, sis. I see you. What you say? I don't be on Facebook much, but I finally caught a lot. Yeah, I'm glad because you my girl. You be the only one that like supporting me, and I truly appreciate you. And I be on the lives on Fridays because, like I said, when I got, I'm a teacher, so I got to get up so early so I can watch through the weekday. And I understand the time have changed, so that helps a little bit. I saw y'all on Friday. It was just like I was cooking, so I was listening, and I hate to like be typing and everybody like, hey Conita, and I be feeling some type of bad when I don't like reply back. It's just because I'm moving around. But y'all be killing it. They live in the past. They think they still got, what are you saying? They still think they are still looking like they did in their 20s. Ugly as hell. Ugly as hell. And the thing is like, the only reason why this narc is able to get other supply. So narcs know when they need something to get people, whether it's money, opportunities, whatever it is that they can use to get people. You know what I mean? But these narcs with the money, they gonna financial abuse you. They gonna make you feel like they're gonna love bomb you. You don't need to work. I got this. Here's a credit card. Here's money. Here's access to my bank account. I'll pay the phone bill and all that. That's just only to spy on you. Never allow a narc to put you on a phone plan or their credit cards or whatever. It's just another way to track everything that you're doing when you don't know what they're doing until you do know what they're doing. Okay? So I'm going to end this because I want to get into this next series video. And, sis, I know you got kids. I don't know if you got kids that's still in school, like high school or anything like that. But this one right here, y'all, it hit home because it happened in Florida. It be so many things. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. And I'm gonna go. This is sidebar. Sidebar. Born and raised Chicago. Lived in Minnesota. In Florida, okay? Sidebar. And I was an educator in all 3 states. All 3 states. But I'm not gonna get off too much on the sidebar. This next video, which when I click off of this one, I'm literally coming right back in. So sis, I'll pray you come back and listen. I don't know if you got little bitty ones, but I want to tell you something. Teachers know things that you parents don't know. I sat with one of my students today that, man, y'all, these kids, when they feel like they can't talk to their parents, they talk to us. So back on point, they be thinking they're gaslighting you, but they're gaslighting themselves. They gaslight their life. They gaslight their whole existing because they be thinking that this is what it is and they got control of everything. The Most High has control over everything. And they gonna F around and find out. after life is over. They're going to F around and find out. But they gaslight themselves thinking they're gaslighting you when you already know that you're lying. So your whole time is just preparing to just be done, be gone. They cannot stop narking. They cannot stop being who they are. Like I said, a cat can't stop being a cat. Duck can't stop ducking. Bird can't stop birding. Dog can't stop dogging. Narc can't stop narking. And they dangerous as hell. Because when not cheat, it's not even just cheating. It's so many reasons why your life is in danger when you're with them. But cheating is like they are really endangering your life because they don't give a damn. Protection, no protection, babies, side families, they don't give a damn. And then if you do find out and they do admit, they expect you to still be there. What you say, sis? I was supposed to say they think they still got it. Girl, these knocks be looking so crepit and old and crusty and crunchy when they get older and still think they got it. That's why money is so important to some of them, because they know if they didn't have it, ain't nobody looking for you. Ain't nobody looking for you. Don't nobody want you. You have to cash out, cash app, Venmo, Zelle that ish. You gotta Zelle your attention. They gotta Zelle and Cash App and Venmo their supply. And you said, I was supposed to say, they think they still got you. I said that part. You said, gotta start driving soon, but catch the replay. That's fine. Cause you my girl and I love you. Drive safely. But I'm done with this one, so I can try to get into the next one. They're not gaslighting nothing. They're not gaslighting you. They're not gaslighting God. They gaslighting them damn selves. And they gaslighting the new person. Because they cannot change or stop doing or being who the hell they are. Just like you can't stop being who you are. You might do it temporarily, being with them because, it's a spell. It's spiritual warfare. So they might trap you a little bit in their web, but you're not really caught in the web. You able to flap out that web. They think they Spider-Man. You Spider-Damn man. Or one-man. Flew the hell up out that web that they tried to weave you in. Okay? The life that they plan for you is not your life. God had a life plan for you. Who the hell do they think they are? This part. And I'm going to say, I feel sorry for any new supply. Any new supply that's just clueless. You gonna find out. I don't want to be mean. You gonna find out. And all I'm gonna say is, when you make your escape plan, you better keep it on the low. And if they didn't talk you into leaving your job, you got a better advantage. But they want to make sure that you have no finances, because if you have no finances, they can trap you like Charlotte's Web. My ass. Okay? Don't let them do that to you. Don't let them trap you. Trap life. Don't let them do that to you. And if they do, it doesn't even really matter, because once you leave, they will find someone else until they get to the point. They're at hospice. Looking for a nurse with a purse. They ass at hospice. They won't even have no one there. Even they stupid flying ass monkeys will not even come to hospice to send their ass off. But you need to keep in touch with your loved ones and don't let them cut them off. And if you do, fix that real quick. That's my video. Be blessed. Drive safe, sis. I love you. Mwah. I love you, queen. Mwah. So let's get into something serious. We're going to talk about my occupation in today's video.